Hey folks, Joshua here. Welcome back to XCOM 2, where Advent is planning an attack on one of our resistance havens in the western United States. We need to help the resistance fighters reinforce their defenses and push back the aliens. We also have a sit rep here. Advent forces have stockpiled extra materials in storage chests near this site, so we can get some additional materials while fighting off the aliens. All right, let's figure out exactly who we're taking on the mission here. All right, so we'll take our skirmisher here, Reckoner, Corporal Aldisk, or Adlisk. They have a good bond with Alex Ramirez here, so if Alex is available, we should bring him along. Unfortunately, he's tired, which is not great, so we won't. Instead, we can bring some other folks. So our skirmisher here has a bullpup and his ripjack, which is a melee weapon. What do we have here? Assault Corpseman. So he's got run and gun. That's very powerful, as well as a med kit and heavy armaments. Let's take a look at getting him kitted out. So I don't know what the difference is between Kevlar armor. I guess it's just a look. Yeah. Or we can go with our scavenged field armor. So the scavenged field armor is going to give an additional 2 health. I'm not sure if he's the one we want to give it to yet. We have a shotgun. We have 1 scattergun, which is going to give +5 crit chance. We'll definitely give him that. We want him to be using the gauntlet here, I believe. So we have infinite gauntlets and infinite rocket launchers. The gauntlet damage is 2 to 4. Clip size 1. Shred 1. Rocket range of 18. The rocket launcher has a damage of 4 to 7. So this we could use with the flamethrower or the rocket. But it seems like I'm not sure what the difference is here. We can give him a shredder rocket, which shreds armor, or a standard rocket, which does more damage. For now, let's take the rocket launcher. I guess that slows down his mobility, whereas the gauntlet... I'm not quite sure how this works. So we lose mobility for using the rocket launcher. So maybe this gauntlet can use either the flamethrower or the rocket. I'm not sure. Let's go with this. I don't know how all these mods work together. So let's go with this loadout for now, and then we'll see whether or not we're going to give him the field armor or not. I might give this to someone with melee. I'm not sure. Vox Banner, hello, welcome to the channel. All right, so we've got our we've got some power going on here. Do you have anyone that you're like compatible with? Not really. Okay. Who else do we want to take? Do we have any rookies? No, just squatties. All right. So let's see. We have a gunner here with a nice pistol and the ability to swap that out for the arc thrower to stun. We're definitely taking the cannon. Pistols can be fired with a single action, so that's a way to deal damage without ending the turn. Non-lethal weapon. Stunning the target. Arc thrower will stun the target for 2 actions. Requires 1 action and ends the soldier's turn when fired. 1 turn cooldown. Let me look at her abilities here. So we can incapacitate a target, or we can use the pistol. For this, for this mission, we're gonna have plenty of. I don't know why I would want one other than the other. I guess it would depend on. I guess it would depend on investing, right? Oh, her hair's going crazy. I think we'll take the pistol for now. So we have the bullpup, the mobility, the melee. We've got the rocket, flamethrower, and the shotgun. We've got a cannon and a pistol. What else do we want to take here? Let's see. Another bullpup. I'd like to take one of my snipers, I think. I don't know enough about who's who yet. Here we go. Sharpshooter. Heidi. We'll take Heidi. That seems good. She's got a secondary weapon of a grenade launcher. I guess that's fine. Who else are we taking? Another bullpup. Another cannon. We could take... I don't usually take more than one faction hero. A phantom could be good for scouting initially to get us to that first pod, and then something else with melee if we have it, or another grenade launcher. Yeah, I think we'll take Elsie here. She has some interesting abilities as well. I do think we're gonna want to give the scavenged field armor here to our boy with the shotgun. He's gonna want to get up close and personal with people. What else do we have? What's the difference between the cannon and the light machine gun? Missed shot damage. All right, we'll give you that. That seems like a good play. For your sniper rifle, we've got the marksman rifle, plus 5% damage. That seems worthwhile. For the vector rifle here, we're going to keep it. And then for the assault rifle, we have the old world, which gives a little bit of aim. Okay. So it looks like this is going to be our group for the mission. Operation Earthly Prophet here. Oh, Mix-Up, it's you. Gotcha. You changed your name. Welcome back, buddy. All right, we're heading to the shanty in the tundra. We've got to save as many civilians as we can. Some of these folks have the corpseman ability, so they'll have a free med kit, so we don't need to worry about that. I could build a flashbang and give it to somebody. That could be useful against... that could be pretty useful against... a sectoid if we ran into it. You're going to be a little bit further back, so if we were going to make a flashbang, we could give it to our squatty here. I don't really have the... Yeah, I don't really have the supplies to afford building it right now. And then as for... As for upgrades... I don't think I have anything. Yeah, I don't actually have any upgrades right now. Okay, fair enough. I think we're good to go here. I think this is the group. So we're gonna launch the mission. Wish me luck. I'm gonna make a quick save here. Or how do I do quick save? Interface, bindings, menu shortcuts. Quick save F5, quick load F9. Okay. So let me quick save. I don't know if that worked or not. It did. Okay. Just because occasionally launching a mission can crash the game. Okay, here we go.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
Now that we've got the aliens' attention, they're taking it out on one of the resistance outposts in the area. We're heading in to secure the camp and protect as many civilians as we can. Eliminate all hostile forces attacking the site. Make them regret coming after the resistance.
All right, here we go. Operation Earthly Prophet.
There's a group of resistance soldiers hunkered down not far from your position. Move in and help fend off the attacking alien forces.
All right, so we're at the back right side of the map here. There's some resistance forces over here. We can see there's an Advent trooper as well. Let's move forward with our scout first. That's going to be... Now, everybody else is not concealed, but our scout is. So we can move forward with her. I don't really want to go up against a car, because if these explode, it's very bad news. So I could move her up to here, maybe, or here. Let me see, what's the... All right, yeah, let's get her up to here. That shouldn't be enough to pop visibility. And we can get a little bit of a better view of what's going on.
Move, move, move!
Okay. So... we did see that there was someone over here. Sometimes the game gives you a little hint. We want to get up to these resistance fighters. We don't know what's happening beyond the western side here. So what we really want to do is get our sniper in position to take advantage of squad sight first. So Heidi, where can you go? There's half cover there. Full cover there. She very much benefits from getting elevation, but getting over here could be dangerous for right now. So we want to put her in a position where she's going to be able to not move next turn and still use her squad sight to take some shots at these guys as they come in. So something over here is okay. That's half cover. This gives her a pretty broad range of vision of this stuff. Anything blocked by this won't work, but we could put her into full cover here. Maybe that's the play for her.
On the move!
The rest of these guys we want to move up, but we want to try to have full cover if possible. Let's see what's available. Yeah, not a lot. We need to move fast. We can't be too cautious on a mission like this because the Advent forces will kill the civilians if we're not careful. So we need to take some sacrifices, or we need to take some risks here. Early on, like for the first move, half cover isn't bad. It's not great, but it's not terrible. So my strongest, my most survivable character is Richard Turner here. Let's move him. If we're going to move west here and risk popping something, he's probably the best one to do it with. We could come over and take this spot to protect against what we know is going to be coming from up here. We'll have a little bit of vision cover with this building too, but he could be flanked if something comes from over here. I'm not a huge fan of that. Where else could we move him? He could take cover somewhere like here and then move over to this position on the next turn. I think that's a reasonable play. This gives him some cover from stuff coming from over there. These guys will likely be targeted first by Advent, if they could even see us from that distance, which I don't think they could. I think this is an okay spot for him. He's got some extra health. Okay, the rest of the team... Where do we want to go here? She is concealed, but anyone else being this far forward might pop the pod when they come up. Let's see, you're the furthest forward, so let's have you take this position. Where do I want you to go? You can move maybe here. What are you? You're a grenade launcher. Yeah, we don't have a lot of options for cover from this direction. I guess you can come here.
No need to ask twice.
And then Reckoner here. You've got the Ripjack Strike. Now, why don't you have... Oh, you do have the grapple. Okay, that's good to know. You might honestly be better off getting closer over here because you might be able to grapple up there. Let's have you move here first. Let's blue move there. Now, we could grapple up here, but that could pop a pod because we can't see beyond it. So that's probably not actually a good idea. So we're going to want to use your bullpup, but having you closer is kind of okay, I think. Where do I want you to go? I guess I can push you a little bit further this direction for now. You're at the back. You shouldn't take any damage here. All right, that's my turn. Let's see what these guys do. Oh.
Savor the moment.
Okay, so we met the Chosen for the United States area. This is one of 3 very powerful enemies who are technically immortal. We can defeat them and drive them away, but we can't kill them yet. And they sometimes show up and add complications to our missions. So he has some strengths, including Blast Shield, which makes him immune to explosions, and regeneration. He regenerates lost health. But he also has some weaknesses. He's a groundling, easy to target from high ground. So if we have the high ground, we get a bonus to aim. And adversary Templars takes increased damage from Templars. We did not bring our Templar on this mission, unfortunately. So the hunter here is named Darhur Desurik and has the nickname of Blightstalker. All right, so he's going to be a problem. We'll have to deal with him.
It's looking like your last.
Okay, so there's some
just picked up a unique
Advent up there as well.
The Chosen is here. That thing is only going to make trouble for us until we deal with it.
Okay, so Advent found the civilians, but they didn't find us. Oh, there's another pod over there. Nice job, you actually hit him. Okay, so because they scampered, they shouldn't move again if they find us. All right, so what do I want to do here? Let me check with my sniper first. She's got a 58% chance to hit this guy. It's not great. Low cover, he is -20. Squad sight is -10. The problem is, if I move her, I don't have anything else I can do with her. I guess she does have the grenade launcher, so that's not entirely true. I could take him out with a grenade. Let's look at our other options here. Our Wraith here, 55% chance. What about with the pistol? 45. Okay. Not great. We know that there's a second pod up here. If we alert them, they will scamper, which we'd like to avoid. What else have we got? Elsie here. So if she moves up here, she probably pops the second pod. We might be able to do something. Ripjack Strike. Yeah. What about you, Richard? You have run and gun. You have 2 flamethrower uses and a rocket launcher. That's pretty nice. Plus a medikit. And you have run and gun with your shotgun. So I know the sectoid was in this area. We don't have a lot of great options here. I want to move her to some cover. So we could start by taking the sniper rifle shot, right? Can we roll better than a 42. Is this worth doing? She doesn't have much. We could move up and use a grenade launcher. Now, grenade launchers are good, but I don't want to use them too early. Plus, you can't get loot. And at least she has a 58% shot here. Let's see if she can take this. Come on, Heidi. Missed it. All right.
Missed the target!
That's too bad. Who else have we got here? Okay, so we have our stealthy character here. One thing I could do with her is move her into cover to get sight on that sectoid.
Position confirmed. Got eyes on a hostile squad.
Okay. She actually has a flank on him. Now, if we take that shot... Now, she can take this shot, but it'll reveal to this guy anyway. So she's in kind of a crummy position. What having her here does, though, is it lets me know... Like, if I move over here, then I'm going to be revealed, right? Yeah, if I move along this line... Anything on this line is fine right up until here, and then I get revealed. However, it does let me flank this sectoid, which has already been hit once. So that's a possibility. Okay, I think this is what I want to do here. This lets me take a shot. Well, he's got running gun though. He's got the shotgun, so I need to get him in closer. What about you? If you move up here, you can take a shot on that flanked sectoid with your gun. I think this is maybe the play. I don't think this reveals me to the other pod. Yeah, they're different. They're different positions in the target preview. I think this is what I want.
I'm trusting you here.
No, I was wrong. I got the wrong one. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well. That's too bad. So who can you see? You got a 68% shot on him. 42 on him. Okay. This is probably a good call for throwing a frag. We can blow up the tree, damage the sectoid. If we blow up the tree, then we get rid of his cover. Somebody else can kill it. What do you have? 72% chance to take him out. Yeah, this sectoid's a problem. Who's gonna deal with that sectoid? What does walk fire do? Take a highly accurate shot. Uses 2 ammo. This might be the play for that other sectoid. Elsie. The walk fire. So that leaves our boy... Reckoner, our skirmisher here. And we did see there was somebody else over here. But I think what I want to do is use my grapple at this point. There's no cover here. But I believe this doesn't take an action, so I can shoot twice or move. And we would have visibility of whatever's over there. Or I could ripjack. Yeah, let's use the grapple to get up here and get some vision.
Repositioning.
Okay, so this guy is the other problem, right? Now I could shoot him. The bullpup can shoot twice. I have 2 actions, so I could shoot him once, and if I got lucky on the damage, he could die. Then I could ripjack the sectoid, which has a melee vulnerability, which would let me do something else with someone else. I think that's a good play. That leaves him exposed here if I do it. But if we take out 2 pods, that's pretty solid. Let me see if I can get the kill on this trooper. Hopefully I don't miss. Hopefully I at least do some damage. Yeah, sadly, very sadly, we got the minimum damage. I don't seem to be having a lot of luck today. Now, does anyone else have a shot on that guy? No. So if we're going to finish this guy, we have to do it with our Reckoner here. Moving in would be pretty dangerous for the melee, because that could expose me to yet a third pod, so I probably want to take this shot. Except it looks like my damage, my reliability has gone down here. If I take the Ripjack strike, I can end up here, do 8 damage, get in full cover, then someone else has to deal with that guy though, or he'll take a free shot at my flanked skirmisher. So who else is gonna be able to do something? You could run and gun him, right? You could maybe get a better running gun somewhere like that, or maybe even from there. Sadly, this doesn't have the flank, but he doesn't have the damage for it anyway. Oh, no, it does. It does. Okay. How much does your damage do here? I think this is... It's 4 to 6, but he has a decent crit chance. Okay. I think I do take the Ripjack strike here with Reckoner to kill this to one-shot this sectoid. Okay. Now the other sectoid and the other 2 troopers we still have to deal with. We could use explosives, but I don't think we need to. You've already moved. You have a crummy shot here, 53%. What we could do is suppress this guy. Pistol shot is even less. All right, let's hold off on that. So we have the option to suppress this guy if we don't have a better opportunity. What do you have? A 57 and a 31. You could move, however. No, we already moved you. All right. Who has their full abilities? You have this walk fire ability. If I move here, what can I do? I get 2 flanks from this position and full cover. That seems like a good play, so let's do this.
Doable.
So you have a flank on him and the other sectoid, which has 6 health. You could walk fire to kill this guy. Then what does she do? She does have a frag grenade to throw. So probably we use her to suppress this guy. Or we take the shot with our vector rifle here. Which means you're better off used on this person. So what's your chance here? 80% chance, 3 to 5 damage. This has 50% damage. Yeah, so we don't want to do this. We want to take the shot here and hope for the crit. She does have a 40% chance to crit, which would kill it. Let's see if we can get this shot. All right, Elsie, show me what you got. 3 damage, not great. Okay. How many people do I have left? 3 people left? All right, it's pretty clear you're going to suppress him, which means you need to... I don't think you can throw the grenade, though. Not far enough. Sadly, you could hit him. Which means... Alright, so you... Probably our best play with you is to move here and see what we can do.
Tired of waiting around.
Alright, so you have a 67 on him, 57 on him. We could run and gun you. This trooper has the high ground. This sectoid, I don't know what it's going to do. It could attack a civilian. It could use mine spin. We're less likely to get hit because we're in full cover against it, so I think the best shot is to do this. I don't know if I can hit the... I don't know if I can't hit you from here. I could run and gun you. Where could I move? I could move here to get closer and run and gun from there. I could use my rocket launcher to kill him. I don't know if my chance to hit is going to get... Let's see. Weapon range minus 2%. So I could gain 2% chance, right? That's not really that good. Using a concealed overwatch isn't helpful, really. I could overwatch with her and use a grenade to kill this guy. I'm pretty sure I could reach him. Yeah, I could kill this guy with a grenade. What about you? Do you have a grenade? No, you have this stuff. I mean, we could definitely use the rocket launcher. Run and gun doesn't really help me because my problem is the weapon range. If I don't kill this guy though, I'm flanked. Same as my skirmisher. So do I take the 67% shot? If I miss this, he's gonna get damage on me. You don't have a move left. You don't have anything you can do. Really. I don't really want to use this stuff early. I could run and gun for an additional 2%. Maybe I might as well.
Running and gunning.
Let's move here.
Finally.
And now let's kill this guy. Now this is up to 75. Okay. Oh, I forgot weapon range can be positive as well as negative. So a 3 and 4 chance to hit him, even if we graze. All right, let's see if we get this now. Nice. Okay.
You want some more?
So you don't have anything you can do right now except take a shot. Like the 31% isn't really worth taking. The 57, not great, but better than nothing. And that would let her overwatch against, or she could suppress him if she misses. But you could also overwatch in case the sectoid moves forward. It's probably the play. Let's take this shot. Oh, good girl. Well done. Very well done.
They have to be dead.
Okay, so she's revealed, but I knew that was going to happen. And then let's overwatch with you. And we'll see what the sectoid does.
On Overwatch, right?
Nice. Hit, hit. Nice. That was fantastic.
You don't hesitate to pull the trigger. I like that.
The resistance team is in the clear. They're moving to help the other survivors. There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range of your position. Sensors indicate hostile forces are closing in fast. We need to get in there before the aliens slaughter those people.
Enjoy these final breaths.
Okay, so we have some problems, right? We need to get in here because some aliens are going to attack these civilians. But we saw the hunter. He's only got 20 health, so he's not that bad. So as a reminder, he's easy to target from high ground, takes additional damage from Templars. So we need the high ground against him. Immune to explosions, regenerates lost health. So we need to focus him down to get rid of him. And we'd very much like to have the high ground when we encounter him. So there's some high ground there, but there's a much larger amount of high ground here. I think it's going to be worth our time to regroup our squad and get up onto this high ground here before we deal with him. Let's see. I think this is a fairly safe move. He's got the most health. He's got 7 health. So if climbing up here, like, pops something over here, at least I'm having him move to full cover.
10-4.
And he can survive a hit. Let's see what happens. So he's going to go around here. Okay, looks like we're not gonna have too many problems there. We need to get everybody else over in this direction to get up on this this high ground to deal with the Chosen. So what can you do? You can kind of move over here for next turn, it looks like. You can get a little bit of cover here.
Will do.
Yeah, we're gonna need to take a turn here to move everybody.
Location confirmed.
Camping out near this gas canister is a bad idea, but we're only going to be here for 1 turn.
No need to ask twice.
I can get you up.
10-4.
And now I've blocked the ladder, unfortunately. So what I can do is come to here and then reload.
You skirmishers seem to have a lot in common with the mutants. Short on brains, big on broad.
Interestingly, he's grappling away from us. That's fine. We are moving in the direction of the next civilian group.
You really think you could hide from me?
Okay, there's some more high ground over here we could be working on. Let's start by covering our bases here. Let's move her forward and see. Well, there's only half cover here, so I don't wanna pop any pods that are over in this direction if I can avoid it. Mostly we're gonna be wanting to climb this ladder and get up here. It looks like this is interesting. This thing that these civilians are on is elevated. It's really interesting. So let me bring her over here. We can overwatch or grenade if we have to.
I can handle that.
Okay, we got some high ground there. I could have her reload. I don't think we're gonna have her move this turn, but let me hold off on a decision with her for now. Richard, on the other hand, should probably move forward here. Into what position, I'm not sure. There's full cover at the base of the ladder, and nobody else is gonna be getting here. So let me come over here with him. This is risky with him. Might be better off. There's not a good place for him. I guess that's some full cover from that direction, but not from the hunter if the hunter wants to take a shot. Hunter's pretty far. He can grapple though. If I push him out here, he's really exposed and I can't protect him. Let me take this position instead for now.
Let's do this.
Let's move some other people up to whatever positions we can find that are good for them. Yeah, you don't have a great option here. I guess next to your friend is fine.
Move, move, move!
My sniper here definitely needs to get up into the high ground. Who else do we have? You're close. You could move up to here, maybe.
Already there!
Reckoner. You can move forward as well.
I must run.
All right. And then my sniper here, we probably want to get up into the highest of high ground. So who else do I have to move? You guys can overwatch, I think.
On Overwatch.
Got it covered!
And that leaves you to sprint. Okay, you're going up way up top. How do you... Yeah, the ladder's there. So let's bring you to here. Or maybe here.
Will do!
The Elders created you for this.
Okay, we got
Now it's time to prove your worth.
a stun lancer and a trooper over here. Chosen can do what he wants. Another stun lancer over there. Ooh, nice crit. Good for you. Oh, they're doing some work, these guys. Good for them. Oh, going down below is not a good plan, man. There's a Chosen here. Guess that was worth doing, though. Nice job, guys. Damn.
I can smell the fear on you.
Okay. Let's move forward with our team here. There's not good cover here. I have another turn before my grapple comes out. So we know there's some folks over here. There's some folks way back here that we're not going to be able to hit. I could take position here and maybe have a shot on that stun lancer. Yeah, there we go.
First, Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest. We don't see a whole lot of that anymore.
Okay, so you have a crappy shot at this guy. You might as well take that, because you're not going to do anything else this turn. Well, I mean, I guess you could move. Possibly. Up here somewhere. You could move to full cover up here. Alright, let's see what other people can do. You could get here and take a shot. You're going up. So you would have shots from... You would have a shot from here. But it would be a pistol shot, right? Or a squad sight shot? So she doesn't have any cover up here, but it is a very strong position, and she can throw a grenade if she needs to. This is pretty risky to put her in the open like this, but the height is pretty good. Maybe we come somewhere like here and take a shot. Yeah, she's got half cover there. Okay. Oh, she doesn't have a pistol, right? I could blow this guy up like this and kill him, but no, she's gonna stay here for next turn and do some sniping from there, I think. I forgot she doesn't have the pistol because she's got the grenade launcher. Might as well reload then.
Rock and roll.
Let's see, what can you do? This is full cover. You'll have a shot on him, but you'll be in full cover. That might be a better play.
I guess that'll be okay.
All right, so 61 to hit, and with the pistol... Same with the pistol and the gun. He's only got 1 health, so I might as well use the pistol since it has infinite ammo. Nice job.
Check it before you get too close.
Good kill. All right, who else have we got? We need to get over here and start setting up over here. We know there's another, I think the stun lancer's over here, who's gonna have a hard time hitting us. Let's grab some forward positions on the high ground. You're gonna want to push forward if possible. Where do I want you? There is... Where do I want you? We know there's another one over here, a stun lancer, but I don't want to... I guess there's civilians in the way, too. So I could set up an Overwatch with him. But we want him on the high ground for the Chosen. So let's have him come up here. What about you? That's not a great position either. Okay, so we're a little bit vulnerable to explosives here, but everybody's not going to be on the high ground. I think that's okay. Let's see what happens here.
Get out there and fight.
No, we got a faceless. Should go to kill a civilian instead of hurt us.
Heard rumors about some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means of containment.
Don't even think about it.
A stun lancer kills one of the resistance.
Advent isn't backing off. They've got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces just to get a better shot at the civilians. Take those bastards down.
This is just too easy.
Okay, a lot of folks up on this platform. I think the hunter might get involved now.
Not far enough.
Okay, we got tracking shot. We gotta worry about that. Nice piece of work from the resistance here. Putting some work in. They're hitting all their shots, man. Good for them. I mean, I guess that guy is flanked.
I'll give you a sporting chance.
Okay, so... Tracking shot mark. The hunter targets an XCOM unit to which he has a direct line of sight. and places a laser sighting beam on the target. The XCOM target has 1 turn to break the line of fire, or the sniper will fire at the start of the next turn. Okay. So you need to do something here. Basically, we need to move out of this range. We know there's somebody down there, so it wouldn't be bad to get a shot down here somehow. There's a stun lancer down here that he could work on. We got these 2 idiots over here as well. I can't... If I move there, the stun lancer's flanked, but not the trooper. This trooper's going to be the hardest to deal with, it looks like. So, there's no real full cover up here. There's only half cover. If we get sight on the Chosen, then our sniper might be able to take a shot at him with squad sight. You have to move. I just don't know where I'm moving you here. Okay. If I run and gun here, I'm out of the tracking shot, and I have shots on both the trooper and the faceless. What else am I doing here? And I might get line of sight on the Chosen. Elsa needs to deal with our friendly stun lancer down here on the ground, actually. This isn't going to change, so I probably do this first.
Okay, I'll go.
There we go. And he's flanked. Let's see if we can take him out. So 77% chance with the Vector rifle. Less chance with the pistol, so we'll take the shot. Nice. And he dropped some loot, which would be great. Alright, you have to move. So the best play for me is to get some visibility on the Chosen here. Which I don't know that I'd be able to do much with, because I have to take these 3 out, but... Let me run and gun here.
Going in for the kill.
Up to this position and see what I learn.
Solid copy.
Okay, still no visibility on the Chosen, who I think is back here. I might as well take the flank shot. That takes out the stun lancer. I've got a 68 on that trooper, so hold off on that. All right, what do you have? 79, 52. Well, my sniper's not going to be able to do anything else, so I might as well put some damage into this faceless, right? Yeah, I don't think I have a better choice with her. Okay, 5 damage. I'll take that. Who else have we got? We've got the Ripjack boy. He can shoot twice. And he can move. So we can move him up here and then shoot, or we could shoot twice from this location. 56% chance is not great. Most of that, I'm assuming, is weapon range. Yeah. This position gets him sight on all 3. Let's move him up here. Now, I could Ripjack for 4. That guarantees, I think, well, it's a 91%. That basically is a guaranteed kill. He's only got 3 health. Who's got shots on that guy? 52, 55, 53, 68. What about the flamethrower? Can I possibly get... I can get both of these guys with the flamethrower. That does 2 to 5. Okay, let's try this. Let's use the flamethrower.
Firing incendiary.
Oh, very nice. So we got 1 kill. This guy has 1 health left and he's burning, right? Yeah, so he dies to the flames. That's fine. Which means we can kill the faceless and then maybe set up some sort of Overwatch if the hunter comes over here. You're dead from burning. Can you kill this guy in one shot? 89, 3 to 5. 89. 89. Everybody's got an 89% chance. Alright. Who do I want to get the kill? Elsie? Okay, take the shot. Nice, nice.
Cold-blooded killer, Commander.
Let's put you
One to no one.
into Overwatch.
I am watching.
You can move forward and Overwatch as well.
If you say so. Got it covered.
What should we try this time?
That guy dies from burning. Another trooper comes up. So our Overwatches kick in here. Missing a hit.
Fail you again.
Check it before you get too close.
Bow to the Elder.
Stun Lancer comes up. I don't think he has the range to get to me. He probably kills a civilian here. What does the hunter do?
Looking for you.
Another tracking shot. Okay. He really doesn't like my friend here. Okay, they kill him for me.
I hope you didn't wear yourself out on the lightweights.
Okay, what am I gonna do with you? The Chosen's immune to explosions, so my rocket launcher doesn't do much. I've got to move him up and get him out of this tracking shot thing. I might as well come over here.
Here I come.
That means it's pretty clear for Elsa down below to go grab this loot. Where am I gonna put her? This is pretty risky to come that far. That could pop something over here, but we've already cleared 4 pods, I think. She doesn't have to get it this turn, I guess. We can go into the full cover and then reload, and then next turn move over here to the base of the ladder and then climb up. Let's do that.
Over there.
Let me reload her.
I'm ready.
Okay. So you could Overwatch, I guess. Probably Overwatching is the way to go here, because the hunter's gonna have to move in eventually. We're not gonna have much better than half cover. Let's get a fairly wide range here and set up some Overwatches. Reckoner. Move you here. That might give me vision. Not quite, huh? Okay. So the question is, do I move her forward? Her grenades aren't going to be much help against the Chosen. I could get her a better line of vision somewhere like here. But there's no half cover. Like, if he moves in, she'll have squad sight. Let's just... Do I want to move her forward? We might have to advance on him. I'm not sure. All right, I think I do have to move her forward now.
Good to go.
That leaves Elsie here. Let's push forward a little bit with her.
I'm going.
All right, so that's gonna be Overwatch, Overwatch, Overwatch. Probably a reload here makes sense.
Ready to go.
And everyone else can Overwatch.
Watch order confirmed.
I'm on it.
Overwatch.
And we'll see what the hunter does. If he's on the low ground, yeah. We hit him. Okay. Bullet time's a little long here. Oh, we got another one. Oh, but we missed. That's too bad.
Enemy is still up.
Don't make this too easy on me.
Okay, so we got a 72% chance to hit him from here. That's pretty good. He's got the low cover. He's immune to explosions, but if we threw something at him, we could... If somebody had a less good thing to do and could blow up his cover, we can make our hit percentage better. Can you get somewhere where you have sight on him? You can. You can move up here, it looks like. Let's take a look at what this looks like.
With all the
83.
buildup surrounding your escape, Commander, I was almost hoping it wouldn't end so quickly. It's not often I get to take down a legend. I suppose I will have to take comfort in the fact that this world will be mine when you fall.
That's the Elder's hunter. From what we've heard, he's a relentless tracker with an unnatural ability to call his shots.
I could give up the loot and get there to take a shot, but I think probably I want the loot, so we'll grab this. Let's see what we get. An autoloader and a PCS for advanced perception. That's amazing. That's like a plus... I can't remember exactly what it is, but I think it's like a +5 or a +8 to aim. It's very good. Autoloader's also great. We have a crummy shot here. What about her grenade? Is there any chance I can throw it far enough to blow up his cover? No. All right. So I could take the 50-50. What about the pistol shot? 37. I could take the shot and try to hit him. Depends on what everybody else can do. Can you get into a position where you can see him? No. You do have the grenade launcher. How close can you get with that? This is probably your best shot with the grenade launcher. Let's see. Does the launcher give you enough? Yes, it gives you just enough to blow up all his cover. Let's do that. That should get rid of his cover. No, the boulder's still there. All right, I thought it would, but it didn't. Sad. So you have a shot. You have a shot. You have a crap shot. And you can move and get a shot. You could go up here, I guess. And shoot at him. Or here. If I move there, I can see him. All right. This lets me take 2 shots. So I'll use it.
Tactical movement.
I don't know if we want to take a shot with her. I guess we should see if everybody else can kill him first. I might have to move her back into cover or up into the elevation. Let's take our 2 shots here. Oh, I could ripjack him for 5. Okay, or I could shoot him 3 to 4 twice. 87% chance to hit. Let's hit him once. Okay, he took the hit.
Double or nothing.
It could ripjack him. 91% chance to hit for 6 damage. All right, let's keep that in mind. You take your shot now. Missed. Okay, not great.
Come on, focus!
You got a 95% chance, so let's take your shot.
Guess I better be more careful.
My sniper here is not going to be able to do much to him. We can get her up here, but that's... We could try to frag him again with the yeah, that's not going to happen. Let's move her up here, I think, for now. And then I think we got to move her up to some kind of cover too. Maybe back here, and then next turn we can move and shoot.
If you say so.
Which means I probably don't want to take the ripjack strike here. 6 damage isn't enough. 28% crit. I could crit on the ripjack. He's not that great at melee. He might actually back off if I do this. Or he might just shoot me in the face. I'm not sure with this guy. What's he got? He can fire pistol. Oh, he can kidnap, extract knowledge, trank shot, concussion grenade. He hasn't done that yet. So if I take the Ripjack strike, I'm hoping I roll high enough on the crit to get the extra damage. It's... If he doesn't... If I don't kill him, he takes a turn and someone gets hurt anyway. Reckoner has 6 health, so he's pretty survivable. He would get damaged. All right, let's take a gamble here. Let's see if we can get the crit. I don't think we will, but we'll see what he does. No, we didn't get the crit. All right, so what are you going to do with him standing right next to you?
The bounty on you just went up. Do you hear that? Sounds like the Elder's goons are coming to help out.
Okay, so he summoned that guy. Now he's going to grapple away. Okay.
Let's try a new angle.
I don't think the summoned creature gets a...
Hold on to this for me.
Concussion grenade? Yeah, okay. I can live with that. I don't think the summoned goon gets an action. He doesn't. Okay.
You should have pulled your people out when you had the chance.
Okay, so we get our turn. All right, perfect. I think we take the Chosen out first. We should have a really good shot from here with Habika.
Okay, I'll go.
81. Nice.
That's it.
Oh, and that removed the days as well.
Got the jump on me this time. But now that I know you're serious, I'll make sure to give it my all next time.
I'm sure we'll see them again, but that Chosen sure wasn't expecting the fight we put up today, Commander.
All right, let's ripjack this fool. I think that wins the mission.
We
Yes!
sent the Chosen back to their masters with a few scars to show for their effort. If they decide to face us again, we'll be ready.
All right, I think that was a perfect mission there. So we know about our Chosen now. We're dealing with the Hunter. We gain 5 ability points, which can be spent by any soldier to get additional abilities on their upgrade screen. A flawless mission. Love to see that. Earthly Prophet. Let's take a look at the mission debriefing. 2 kills for Reckoner. 3 kills for Richard Turner. Looks like Habika was our MVP. Interesting. Her hair is hilarious. I think that's a pretty good. I think that's a pretty good photo right there. Earthly Prophet MVP. Everybody else put some work in. Let's go back.
Advent officials announced an increase to this month's recruitment quotas. Citizens are encouraged to voluntarily visit their nearest recruitment center. Remember, only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Okay. Flawless mission. Love to see it.
This just goes to show that the Chosen are vulnerable and we can take them down. We just have to figure out how to keep them down.
4 promotions. So 4 squaddies becoming corporals. Very nice. Reckoner didn't earn enough. Neither did Houseman, but that's okay. We rescued some civilians. So when you rescue civilians on retaliation missions, they increase your monthly income, which is great because we're about to have that drop for us. We also picked up an expanded magazine, an auto loader, and plus 10 aim PCS. Very nice stuff there, as well as some corpses. And we now have access to the faceless autopsy.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration. With one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the Resistance from the inside. It was these Resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, Resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of Resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
New objective added.
Okay. So our new objective is to contact the Resistance in the Black Site region.
I've updated our latest operational objectives, Commander.
You have done an outstanding job leading the Resistance, Commander.
Okay, good stuff, good stuff. So Commander's quarters here. Right, we know about our Resistance orders. We have our objectives. Examine an Advent officer corpse. Contact the Resistance Black Site region. We have XCOM archives and activity chains. Okay. Let's take a look at our upgrades here. All right. So first of all, Richard Turner, our assault. All right. So, close and personal confers plus 15 critical chance against adjacent targets. The bonus declines with distance from the target. Crit is very strong. Ambulance, bypass Overwatch and gain a special action point that enables using medical abilities even after dashing. We have a bunch of corpsmen, so I don't think he's the one to take this. And then for heavy here, fire and steel. Attacks with your gauntlet and fires set by gauntlet weapons do +1 damage. This applies to both rocket launcher and flamethrower weapons and the fires they set. That's interesting. So the idea of close and personal is extra crit if you run and gun and get right next to somebody and just blast them in the face. Bonus reduced by 5% for each additional tile of distance from the target, down to 0% at 7 or more tiles. So the closer we are, the more crit we get. I kind of like that. I kind of like fire and steel here. Honestly, we're going to be doing a lot more shotgun shots than we will rocket and fire flame attacks, I think. Although we won't be that close a lot of the time, but yeah, I think we're more likely to use close and personal here. All right, who's next? Elsa, our phantom here. All right, so We have ambush here. Take a reaction shot against any enemy that moves or attacks within a cone of fire. Can only be used while concealed. Then we have ambush. Hunker down automatically if you didn't attack this turn. That's actually pretty solid for her, just because while she's concealed, she won't be attacking. The bigger they are, grants 15 bonus aim against targets that cannot take cover. That's things like Faceless and a few other things that we haven't met yet. That's not bad, but it's not something we're to deal with a lot. So this would be a good way to do reveal. And it's any enemy that moves or attacks within a cone of fire. I can't tell if that's multiple enemies or not. No limit to the amount of ambush shots a shadow can take outside of ammo costs. Yeah, so we can take all 3 shots. Best used while the entire squad is concealed to start combat on the enemy's turn. 3-turn cooldown. Can only be used while concealed. You know what? This is a great way for her to open or to reveal. I think I'm going to take ambush here. Okay, next up, we got Heidi, our sniper. Snipers are weak early, but become insanely valuable later. Let's see what we've got here. Sharpshooter, damn good ground, confers +10 aim and +10 defense against targets at lower elevation. That's pretty good. I tend to seek high ground with my snipers anyway. Grenadier, your explosives can destroy many cover objects. I mean, your rockets are more accurate. She's got tons of use with this stuff, but I'm like, yeah, I think mostly her gauntlet and her grenade stuff is going to go unused for the most part, because mostly I'm going to be putting her in the high ground and using squad sight since she's a sniper. Maybe we catch up on some of this stuff later if I find a better way to use her, but for now I'm going straight down the sharpshooter block with her. This is not as good of a combination as I sort of hoped it would be. But maybe in the early phases of an attack, when we're moving forward, yeah, maybe in the opening kind of rounds of a mission, I should be using as much of her grenadier and heavy stuff as I can. She only gets one or the other, though. She can either have a grenade launcher or the rocket. And then, like, while she's moving to her high ground position, she can do some stuff, I guess. But that takes up her movement as well. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with her. She's a little tough to use. And then we have another upgrade for Habika here. What do we want to do here? Suppressing fire is good. Once per turn on pistol kill, fire your pistol at another random foe. That's not bad. And then your arc thrower disorients the target when it misses. Pistol becomes very strong the more you invest into it. It's another one of these slow growth deals. I like the idea. We have somebody else with suppressing fire. Like, Gunner becomes very strong too. But she's our only pistol user. Let's invest in that. Okay. So that's good news. All right, so 13 hours to tech weapons. 25 hours to the first chain in our engineering thing. Supply drop tomorrow. What else have we got going on here? Some training. Another mission, help the smugglers. Clear alien machinery. Okay. We need to start scanning here. We only have 9 ready. 3 tired, 1 wounded. We're getting 2 back from a covert action here. All right.
It would be so easy. Good to see you, sister. Miscreants, restrain yourselves, lest you be restrained. No, the 3 of us, called upon together. Something has changed.
On that, we are agreed. The battlefield has shifted. Our masters have need of us. Once more.
Sounds to me like they're afraid.
You dare defile this place with your wretched tongue?
Oh, I dare.
Our children. Each of you possess our strength. Each of you possess our wisdom. Of all our creations, you are truly blessed. Your charge was a simple one. The subjugation of those who can see our grand design falter. We have been pleased. Until now. Our greatest asset has been lost, stolen from us, while our strongest did nothing. We are disappointed.
Thought you were the strongest.
Arrogance, defiance. You have fought among the humans for too long. You have been corrupted. You can be reclaimed. Yet perhaps you may also be redeemed. Perhaps you all may be redeemed. A greater battle lies ahead. Our time on this world draws to a close. Yet we need not abandon it completely at our departure. For one among you is surely ready to claim this world as their own. One among you is worthy. Return what was lost to us. Grant all that knows our will. To the one that succeeds our everlasting favor. To the others. You are the chosen. Do not fail us. Now go.
All right, dissension in the ranks.
Forces in the area can get you into the site, but you will need to make contact with their network first. This is only the beginning, Commander. Your leadership will be a beacon to our people across the globe.
Our next operation will put us right in the middle of chosen territory, Commander. There's a good chance they'll show up to interfere, so we should plan accordingly.
And just where do you think you're going? If it's a fight you're after, you better bring everything you've got.
Okay. So, we have the Advent Black Site mission, but this region is not available to us yet. We have to make contact with the Resistance first, which requires, I believe, some sort of science thing that we have to do. We have 2 scanning sites, 4 days remaining to get some additional rookies over here. And there's a supply cache over here, but in 27 hours we're gonna get a supply drop, which is gonna be worth more. Worth 166. If we go to Skirmisher HQ, we can build faster. That's actually pretty strong. But we'll probably wait until we have another engineer to use that. For now, let's go get these rookies.
Avenger plotting new course.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
All right, so there's mag weapons completed. That's a big damage upgrade. Very nice.
These magnetic-based weapons are a lot like the early railgun prototypes. They fire projectiles at extremely high velocity.
Okay, so we have new items available. I believe the way the mods are set up, I have to build a gun for each person who's going to use it. So we'll have to see about that. We get 1 mag shorty for free. Upgraded version of the sawed-off shotgun. Stutter Mag, lightweight version of the magnetic rifle, fills a similar role to the SMG, trading power, ammo, and accuracy at range for increased soldier mobility and concealment. We get a mag rifle, mag pistol, shard gun, that's the shotgun, auto pistol, a higher rank bullpup. We made an astounding breakthrough. We must begin researching workshop construction immediately. Otherwise, the opportunity will be lost. Okay. Rail pistol. Augmented shotgun. Improvised mag rifle. Okay. So, we need to get resistance communications open to get into the black site, but there's not a rush for that. We've also unlocked Gauss weapons, which will be the mag equivalent of the cannons and sniper rifles. We want to go after that. But breakthroughs, if you don't pursue them, you don't get them. And we are planning to build a workshop pretty quickly. This will reduce the cost of building it by 50%. And we're very low on resources right now, so I am going to take this.
I will begin our research immediately.
We're about to get this mission back and see the results of that. Yeah, I know we have low engineers. We're working on that. Yeah, these are almost done. I don't feel comfortable sending out more people until this one comes back.
We are victorious, and the cause is advanced.
Okay, so we advanced the chain. We got 25 supplies. And we got a promotion here for this rookie, Magnus Hansen. And we got a new mission here. That's the infiltration mission. That's not a mission we run. That's a covert op. We'll come back to that in a second here. Let's go take a look at our promotion. Okay, so it looks like Magnus and Emma can form a bond here. So Emma is a shotgunner and a melee user. What did I do for the other shotgun users? I can't remember. It was orange, right? Well, he's a grenade launcher. He's orange for grenades. Orange for grenades. Orange for grenades. Okay, did I have something for... I guess green. I guess I used green for shotguns here. Okay. So Emma here, you're gonna get customized a little bit. A little bit of a brighter green. Something like that looks good. Okay, that's fine. Not a big fan of face A here. There's more faces available in mods, but I think that's okay. Let me face E for Emma here. I guess I don't have... I gave somebody this Tiffany face, I think. Yeah, I'm okay with face E for Emma. I think we bond you here. Yeah, we're gonna bond you with Magnus. And then Magnus needs a level up. Let's see what's available for him. Oh, that hair has to go, man. That hair, I hate that hair so much. He's kind of, a lot of these folks are Using that face. Oh, that's cool. All right. But this hair definitely has to go. What else have we got for him? That's not bad. Something like that. I guess that works. Let's do your promotion. All right, so we have another Blade Master here. He's already paired with the Blade Master is the problem. I don't know if we need two. Marauder, Blade Master, Commando. Combat Knife. Shadows, Reconnaissance Unit. The Engineer has what? The Arc Thrower? Well, we don't need a grenade launcher and a combat knife with a vector rifle. All right, we'll just have two Blade Masters at the same time, I guess. This is fine. We can go down different paths for them, I guess. So you're... I don't know what to... I don't know what to color him. We don't really have a color for bullpups. I guess I could color my Blade Masters differently. Like, I gave her green for the shotgun, but she has the... Alright, I guess he can be green as well with the Blade Master. Anybody who's Blade or shotgun can have green, I guess. Or, I guess I could make him... I can make him yellow. Since I don't care about the bullpup, I want to know that he's got the blade. Yeah, alright, let's do it that way. Where's the yellow? I guess that's fine. You'll be my primary Blade Master then. We'll live with that. That's fine. Okay, that takes care of promotions. We got a supply drop in 2 hours. I need to finish the rookies first, though.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
So every month that we get a supply drop, the Chosen get to do something. Okay, his planned activity is a retribution, a brutal crackdown on the Resistance, permanently lowering XCOM's income. And we have a dark event, signal jamming. The aliens scramble the Avengers' radio signals, greatly increasing all scanning times for 6 weeks. Okay, we should get a covert op to counter this in a moment. Unfortunately, we didn't earn anything else to put in here for now, and I think Soldier XP is still good. So we'll keep it. I want to finish up with these rookies. What do we want to do here? We need to do this one for sure. The problem is this is going to take a bunch of people. Alright, so our reward as an engineer, we have to do it. Risks, moderate, shoddy intel, mission timer decreased by 1. We can over-infiltrate here. So we have to go to the loadout to set this up. This is going to be a rescue mission. Okay. Rescue VIP from the Advent cell. Difficulty easy. That's good to know. So we can take some of our less capable guys. We got the bullpup / marauder here. We can send him and Emma together. That works for me. Since it's easy, I don't think we need to give them any special equipment. Infiltration to rescue from a cell, if it's in the sewers or something. Like, oftentimes this doesn't work really well with snipers. I should probably send a hero. But I might need you for I already have some melee on this. A cannon will be good. What else? Walk fire and launch grenade could be good. Plus he's got the hollow targeter we could give him. Yeah, no, he's got the hollow targeter. Oh, they both have hollow targeters. Let me switch you to the grenade launcher then. So we've got 4 here. It's an easy mission. I could send 1 additional soldier. Mission timer decreased by 1, so I might want to send somebody else. Another walk fire. Marauder. Alex is still tired. Another gunner. She's tired. I could send a scout. Sending a scout might not be the worst idea. Alright, let's send Elsa. So, if we send her... It takes longer to do the infiltration, but I think I want to anyway.
Our order is clear, and we will obey it.
Okay. Let's keep scanning. Okay, we got 3 rookies out of that. Radio operator. Increase region income. Yeah, I probably want to do this, just not right now. We'll pick up our supply drop first, but before we do that, let's take a look at the GTS. So, do we want any of what's available here for these 3? Support an executioner. So you'd have a sawed-off for close range. And I think support means you come with a med kit. We don't have a lot of shadows. I could use another shadow. Let's get you working on that. That's fine. Those other 2 rookies we can either train in a bit or we can take them on missions. Three days till the tech is done. Let's grab the supply drop.
Avenger plotting new course.
This has another 14 days on it. Man, that's expensive. Yeah, there's some new stuff available. I don't see the option to counter the dark event, though. Alright. New assault mission. Extract Advent supplies. Alright. It's another supply mission. Blinding Priest. Same as the last one. Where we want to recover some crates. And kill some Advent if we can. Looks like this one won't have the Lost. So I guess this is our next mission, and this is where I'll call the stream, because we'll start the next stream with Operation Blinding Priest here. We'll go grab some supplies if we can. We just had the Hunter show up, so he probably doesn't show up again, but we bring the Templar anyway, I think. Or no. And we probably don't bring the Templar so that he's available for the mission after this one. Oh, so we have to wait. Okay. Then rescue a resistance informant. Okay, so they're preparing the counter for the dark event for me. All right.
Setting course for Sector 9, Western United States.
All right, so we're going into the wilderness, which means we don't, I think, take Emily with us, Corporal Butler. She has a weakness here that we don't want to deal with. But yeah, I'll figure out my loadout. I'll figure out my loadout and my team for this mission next time. Moderate difficulty, recover some supplies. Hopefully it'll be better than the first one. But we're not going to do this right now. That's going to be it for today. Mix Up and anybody else watching the VOD now or in the future, thank you so much for joining. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back next time with Operation Blinding Priest. Until then, take care. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.